in free yeah precaution yeah good morning. What to say?
Uncle Pardon me, now swear.
Me hoye, Uncle Padaroma. Doc, Kennedy Aquaba. What to say?
Uncle Pardon.
Okay, right, and it's other Aquaba.
Yeah.
Also, what to say? Men can't say quantity. I broke my fan chance here now. Or director to ask me quantity. Yeah, one fan chance your initial comment. Initial comment, young queen.
Medas na mechiati for na ahefo said the damo yedem and now kwaya joy the next year ba na ye ne Ghana for bedding kita ho wo hwe the akoso kakra over the period you better the leadership of NPPS empanifo da party na empanifo da ban ya no His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and I made the Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia and national chairman Rafael Debele and general secretary Miriam Apani John Boyd Utimu said she said Pagua Kwamua a crack Ghana and Fanny to my friend. I bet that will be asked party for so the most enough my papa when you are the Thai party and I teach you this is said and you said Yankasi Kubua contact Ghana for December 2020 and hope I had net in common. And I just said there was a packer.
Very well. Very well. And I started
yeah.
Coming to you.
Okay. Mechi Ghana for you now at here for me for my family to Asha for near here for you now. Na match am in Pesua so for
Adenta constituency.
Said yet here Koye. Debia Mekasa Adenta one of the swing constituencies. Ya ni Prenuda. And to say ye to me as I have Adenta Biuma na Ebehia Jumating. And he say ye any bet for. It's not a question about the MP. And you say the Otiakunyano Sunday
party no.
Party no and to me on far denta no more to me on far other constituencies and Kahua. One year now quite say John Mahama dear. MPs need to go for more automatically is going to affect the top. It will be to me Kaseme Donanado na me time MP and na me do me MP na me tananado. Said ye Tibiano ye canimi rubomo party botwa and the corner. And you'll be funny hunjing party for party out of four, be a honoma and shada and your party name mapa. Then so no way chile or munina or pepana or munfa and support to party no constituency name na constituency into me connenim. Sana imagine way so na media castache MPP for na baby I will be at said ya make last week no. Baby I will be no MPP no. Communication no okaho ye ne abia ye ne na radio stations TV stations ne niama no ye de animu keke de ni titru pa ne wa o titro multi taxi mu wa wo constituency ho a o tidua bia sekura o sebio e bia wa kokoji wani kakra koto damia na o kore kakra ye nyina communication ne ye ka ho enti niama papa na na do de gu kwan mu a ye de koye ni mo hwe social intervention programs a obi a adwin say NDC for kra de o mutu o manu mutu e kan say enye ye yentumi nye free SHS niama John Mahama kan say next is ya omo ofia omo sui say omo pe omo mpe omo nkoshipo ono John Mahama de say nti ne yento aba mana ayi
don't mean to ya o allowance
ye tua anado aba betua asan fa bebre adwuma me teacher for sa ne de keka ho hwe niama papa ye man pani e de agu akwan mu ni na badwafo a omo ya na kire say so ani a esese ye bo ho de ro magana fo nyina eti eti samre no ye be sre MPP ni bia o ba bia say niama papa we no ye nka kaya manfo esan say ye ma ye ndwene say nipa nim obi wo ho a na ni tua pa nso no wo hu na obi wo ho onim na enso niama nsemhunu ne nsem keka NDC for keka press conference a emfa kwan mu ni niama omo yiye no those press conferences you bet me ama na adwene aye ne ntanta nti sa niama no ese say yetimi bie mu kire nkrofo wo question bia we bisa wo hwe me honum na me kwan na da bia me yehu dede no sese a me ne o kasa contractor abaso a contractor yi go test ni niama na kire say we me honum the whole area public school bia ni ha me ne o kasa the gidi pa 6 classroom story building be koso wo honoma e dey sefata e so ni Ghana for nyina SSS omu ukaya NDC force na Nando si obesi 360 schools yes na enkan en share anko to na ndu any manifesto mun so many o kasa no sa 500 million na e ba get fund no schools no go so tententin afi de omo adane omo anu sa de tin na Nando mfa sika no enko wie e-block na si o si obesi 200 e-blocks o na wo kan ye say me see school 200 e we as say no timisi ye ABC 40 ABC 50 ABC 53 say ye hu de nam de omutumisi ye omuwie ye pa ye de World Bank and kasa na twa ho ka
fo anu si ma me
na kire say na Nando de o kan say obeye no de o kan ye no oye double track o si obeye free ho schools no gu so a e wo ho a wo a wo ani biara no ukoko obehu se contractors go ho mo ye adwuma nti Ghana for nyina mo twa mo akoma nto mo yem na me de me teche ni nyina ne de o se ye be kana de me de a free
but I say homeso doc ma minti o kakra na fe yankweni
me da say di kan na me say so me chia on FM and next to the phone ya kakra mpese me kan say di kan be congratulate ye man pedin Abediechi winning the digital man of the year. They just ended the technology way, which is very good because we must say technology adebia e move o man na ko nenim pa nti no man pe na be de so e mu say ne ni abrese person digitize Ghana na ade e beboa nti no ye sa kwan so ne be koso na ya hye ni kra ne ada na so adwuma pa oye and I think say the few days here say limited registration exercise Charles BSCC wo yeah it is some MPC wo ni ade say a bit unfortunate because nka nti sa de say exercise nanka koyi sometimes na attempt by in deeper kakra bi some best process na is a process ni ya de bia enye no enye na kwan so nti no eno so ye be hwe say at least nipa no mebo homodin na nyama giti bia ti say no omo jai na nya de sheda fan kwemusa sa violence giti bi na de na a painting perception is bia process na course no ya de bia no it's not the best in say eno so ya de bia hwe na ebi
doc ma me function here on the weekend Nigeria professor Baha no what ye nse mo be kan ni bi
me pacho meti kakra
okay economy no ne economics e wo ho ne ni mo nkomo kakra wo hwa enheda nya asem a eye asem foforo e wo Ghana ha mo amo nim economy ni se de egunu ade ye di ho nkomo bebre but wo be ka na bibi foforo asan abefra nti we a waye obi a woni yema imu ha na wo hwe se de na oye ne comparison na Africa ha across the world mamitio
that's it say ne kwan so anu no professor no de okan no me yehwe se nko betumi aka bibi foforo because ade ne say data na ya kasa
okay
enti no me de ka aka that say senior o mine sisi ayeko nenim no ya ade bia e shame crime pa na or master statistics which rate say stability of the economy any growth rates any senior other sectors just one or two bi keke na ma bobo so say na be ya we to say over stability of the economy and Ukraine bia na say bia nyama ba ko mienu bi I bet my friend say extreme cases be ACC I say be your man mu enye safe but actually na ntesa no Ukraine o the Ghana compare US look Ghana is far safer than intibra kidnapping na buy am can say say Canada issue travel warnings near the end. It was a bit unfortunate in the sense my memory statistics in 2018 as of December there are reported cases of kidnapping and as a mefan's abductions missing people including kidnapping and abduction in the United States alone that is 2018 was 85,459.
We be can so more size abo more here more do
that is very true but then we share yenso we dey compare proportionally we dey compare your mind more I think say this year the highest we've recorded is about say 40 or something if my figure serves me right.
Okay.
I mean where we but over the years another wave between 1997 up to about 2018 there's been over 1 million missing people in the United States. So yeah me try me person me painting say o share more sometimes nyama ba ko mienu bi sisi but the way a nipa na na say bi ankofo bi wo man mu be ka asem na fa no asa de ni hu bi sa but entisa and it is true say ampa o share index peace index na dia ye ba Ghana we are ranked one of the peaceful and safest destinations. In fact, in terms of tourism ukokan BBC CCR BBC say Ghana is one of the safest destinations in terms of tourism. Just say everything is going well. Now, who compare figures in terms of the macroeconomic performance now? From 2016, at a point in time, we're recording inflation's bare 15%. Now, inflation is hovering around 9%. There was a point in time, somewhere 2015, 2016, and industries grew by minus 1.2%. Now, industry aiming by more than 5%. So, who shares our indicators senior fiscal deficit as what? Almost hovering about 4% averaging way. And even say, or minor air debia air coso, and I say a tumpong. So, ample unemployment, Professor Neka says around 3%. That tells you, of course, among the youth, the unemployment in the was kakra, but generally, we shall unemployment in air kofo. So, and one thing about unemployment, who I say, yes, generally, issue kakra was only the quality of work. So, because your fan agriculture near idea, which make us so the quality of work near idea and share that near equity. But you must say, this government. Some policies are, and as a policy intervention, improve the lives of people, in particular free SHS. So, we kakra, o share to say, you can obi wo no mai bia we JSS. When to me antua SS, so na our tongue ebia enyama wa traffic mu anase bibisa. Nipa say ni yakan so okay or unemployed. But when we say at the end of the day, nipa on to me mfa sika kese bia nya den enkofie. But with the intervention of free SHS, some crofo we omoton ade wo we betumi aye den atuafo. Into omotuaso no muko manima this time no on betumi asanso improving in their lives because at the end of the day on betumi nya decent jobs. So who dem meche no. Into okay kan ni abo ma who say ampa the economic outlook of Ghana no very very positive. All indications say yekoyeni. And another even a good thing. When we say Sisiano from 2020 January, Ghana and some African countries, the single currency echo. And say what it is. Now only one of the things I MIA to be meet here. When we say a primary convergence criteria. That's our primary convergence criteria. And in fact, Ghana 2015, you may say our criteria ninia. Esani said no, mine no, in the right direction. Your fiscal deficit was out of way. Inflation rate was out of the convergence criteria because answer now be meets our convergence criteria. As our inflation figures ever single digit. As our fiscal deficit ever about 4% average. And all these figures we're missing it. And because we're missing it prior to 2008, 2009, now you meet all these convergence criteria. But by 2015, you are also missing targets. And then with the coming in of this new administration, you start to say yes, also meet convergence criteria. You to me, I can say, most of the African countries now, you can say adopt a single currency. You meet it. Everything tells you say Bibia Ekoyi. Akaka krebe musampa enyama mfidi juma na ade ne eden ni ya epeja mu esane enyama pa aban de eden egu na akwem metumi aka cho mo na fofo bia sia banks from some beji loans
okay
yes and now for aban from some beji loans sanso repeating somewhere 2007-8 abra na economy na ye no and it's as a result of governor of Bank of Ghana no or this in both or yede and both I say obe cleaning banking sector no sisi our banking sector na start here then ejina wo esa na recapitalization ni ade course nti sisi ano you are calling people some beji loans it means to say ahoto na start say then eba enkakra sa nti wo hwe dia professor ne kan ya no to me can be fufuro bia enye den enka ho esa ne so man no ne kwan so ana ye den ye nam no
me da say yeah my
meda so fire na the AC no e ni gisem na ni gisem e ni say
e ni gisem ahwan
e ni gisem Ghana for ya
very well
say me ya opera metie na me ka sem we ya can this for back as me ya propaganda ma MPP say adade and I mean you have to maintain a kind and I say even His Excellency in other than Kwakufadumpo and a can ask someone. So by foul mind, baby, you are net a 1 year, baby, or the average in a year. Yow and Gango Fabagas and before they say, on per se to about 1 windy. But yeah, imagine the caliber of person. Oriana Yakanas and Professor good like Jonathan time now or a governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. He's a professor.
In fact, just a wabiashi.
He's a professor who has an expertise in banking, finance, and economics.
Wow.
Wakasa on world economic platforms. Not only Ghana. And for him to have honored our invitation, say, "Oh, Bekasa wa Ghana," you rap, I say, Misata Memorial Lecture. What's that?
Okay.
He's a credible person when it comes to economics and finance. And somebody like that. Now, so our friend say, "Oh, Bekasa now on the platform." Yeah, no, but now platform now what creating wow platform now the amano. Or SARS, yes, or Kazaisi. NDC went to Nigeria to look for somebody. And some Quabontism who put him on Abekasa. They know who they were called. What I say? They know him. I wouldn't even nip a crowd. Say, Obedina also on Qatar. 1. Odimu. 2. Bia, the fact is, say, or new or good like Jonathan, I hear Dumano. Oh, good like Jonathan, or Ramahama.
I'm a close pal.
That's it. And the ABA, by extension, he belongs to their camp.
Yeah, being so near to force and catch from no one saying on the gospel truth. And T. Papa no Bob Fuaso.
And the Sanya Yao, what Kofano? And I only say pictures. I want the other one team more painting and a black, consistently. With one Kofano. Someone am more politics. So we already back with same Misata platform. A memorial lecture there, but it's an NDC platform.
Yeah.
Because Nipa Bibi as somebody who was a part of them, and at least or also or free the finance and the banking sector. Already back with same Misata na ebeye somebody will be in that same standing, no, and I be close. Are related to Sa line, no, so I be Papa.
Yeah, we just now almost to say Papa no ba obey politics. Asem no said yet no obechi na say ujidi say omo to safre no munim said omo kan na no kwento ba before.
Say na afre no omo na prepare omo speech. Ya dey na Papa ne be gina o kan ye no. Say no omo wo prior knowledge omo ma ne me kan.
I'm saying, Minya Munyi Massam Nan. The Atiana say, Omo to Omo Safre will be, say Omra Mekasa. Hassan also can be a son or Omo Esusu, as I said, Bibi Bema, as we bought Monfaso. Nippans or modern Banum, a credible we are seeing in Aginitum. Omo Tikromans actually we are seeing in answer that be the Abino canning yellow crescent economy no tea. Yeah, but Abino a diatro between the Abino can and the Omo Casanso air cannon. So Omo Fredo Biamana Becasa, Omba penny pa. Nyomo can a yellow cre and no barbecan near the Abino air can. Namibusa sent to say Nipan one more than bar, no more. As you said, the Panatiano, or politics in tea. So, more can your more canning yellow crack, no be no becker because any good luck and numb. And now, say, now, Omujis, Omodia no more cannon and no cream to a bar and one of other force.
Ya make Casananca Mebao. Ora, no Begina Hobecasa. And this is for you now what the economy is to them. What I say? Send come 1 person back kind and ask 1 percent. Dia Ghana Gina, Ghana Pen, Ghana Susu Bia Ankasa, or Mubahua. And come on, get the out of force candy. But they haven't given us any alternative figures apart from the right to force and as a woman for propaganda on Mayeno. Yeah. And Tomoko from his own trouble team ran on Macassa. Of course, they have their figures, they have what they have painted to Ghanaians. And Tomoko so be a frab on top of Badiano. And you know more to or no so bad to be.
Yeah, who just almost who says some more can and Yano Crono Moka.
Yeah.
NDC for him say
Onim
to forcing his economic.
Onim. Now even forget about that. Yeah, and some of the people can't know.
They know.
He's an economist, but Obegina Hona or Kasana, he touched on almost everything that borders on Ghana.
Yeah, when you say that is what they have. Or more adwene baby etimi do eso economics no mo ye okroma nti ade no tra no oh to be ho no mo a wadwene be o se nipa no eya ne se o ye propaganda o but na de wo sua de onim a o giri se no kre e na wo kan ti okofo obi oba be fo aso
ya we the ogidi say ye no kre na wo okofo obi so o me fo aso no papa na begina ho abema World Peace Index I was say West Africa hanyina Ghana is the most stable country. Yeah. Professor na wakofa ne say wo ebosomi kakra bi a atwa abosomi kakra bi a atwa mu nie no wakofa diplomats atena se assess videos the ka ho ne the anka ho akeka se ani the akira international community of Nigeria ka ho no we are some video in answer mo wieye say wo horo Ghana ntomago wa abonten wanting people to believe that Ghana is in tatters. Oh yes, our propaganda ni nyina wieye no and no be a wate abonten hwe Ghana sorry abegina Ghana wo friend say wo mbra no obegina Ghana no so wurei o propaganda wo ye nyina ti say the Ghana tun seliye ni West Africa.
That's what you so propaganda no kan cha o say o go sua de ye na
abani
o form
what say alright who was so personal sign by Ghana so and fortunately for us Ghana Yankopon ya dana say the national chairman of NDC was sitting directly in front of the professor.
The flag
bearer of NDC, former President Mahama, was sitting directly in front of the professor. And there's a address. Now, I never want to picture of statesman. There's presence on their faces. Say they're not more professor. See, I will be a cow. And I'm to say, so come on, and the videos now can see a meaning. Yeah, propaganda nina. I bet about community ni say. Wo Ghana no awo sorry afra konwa so mfie mienu nie no. A wo sia fe Ghana jedemu no. O professor na wa kofa ni free Nigeria ne say. Ghana sumdwe wo ha ten o man biara. But West Africa ha. Se me na me kan ya nke beka se me ya propaganda. So Ria Kufuor na kan ya nke beka se o ya propaganda. So Freddie Blaine na kan ya nke beka se o ya propaganda. Me boss John Boadu na kan ya nke beka se o ya propaganda. Ora Professor no NDC fo akofa no a wadi mu no o se asumdwe wo Ghana ha te o man biara. Yanka o abeka mai where on go. Yow. One lose home match. Wow stage, wow platform. Now we lead speaker, keynote speaker, essay. Or mine now must say, yen kidnap on crofon, yen create chaos woman. Asum Dioha, tell my biamu, West Africa. Yabaku, or we and what can't say and say, Quanya ya faso. Na ya druba bia ya bedruno, yan twaso. Ghana for atwama. Sanyama ya. What's it? GDP growth is averaging around 6%. The no canon. Inherited GDP growth over averaging around 3%. Now the reference he is making is for the NPP. The GDP growth averaging around 6%. And it's all cast Obiama GDP growth averaging 6%. And in the more and among to us, what country will say, Obijana 3%, the Obijana 6%, no, Manen to us. Was it NPP for the Abedina around 6%? Now the year, no, Yan to us. Over Sanga NPP, I got to Obama, and this is all time found GDP 3%. Professor Nasmo Vakaya, no, so I make us send this fast your own go. Was certain stage, home match was has your own go. Yeah, upon the say, yeah. GDP growth, around 6% to the end to us. FBM was say, Ghana is in the league, competing in the league of developed nations. Professor,
I see saying.
we are see Maya a big kind of cosono, a manamaya a cosono. So for development ni World Peace Index na yaw. Ya ne sa mane priesia kan wosoro ho.
We are see Maya one more to me enyini no mo edu ho no.
Sa. Say ya de tun send ya ni a. One fan me, I'm not doing politics against Nigeria, but on the comparison now and say so about West Africa no be for Nigeria. No for Ghana. And so Sudan so pa Nigeria pre was here ho no boy Yemen ni Somalia. So mo was our bracket no. In fact Nigeria you see word because red alert. Just Nigeria is in the red alert zone. And I we are some man to say Britain Germany New Zealand Norway me previous year sumdie no no mo
so last year Ebra Trump say or trumpeting niema why no now the only teasing and said the fastest growing economy in the world there Ghana
can Ghana ha NDC for see aboa some winter make us say me desa nya me on the free no then reference. In fact, we've gotten a very credible and solid reference presented to us by the NDC themselves. So, Professor, no former governor of the Bank of Nigeria, no Kofa NSA, and in some way, I think I had no great. So, you see, GDP, around 6%. He belongs to economic bodies in the world. It's a more overview of the economic outlooks of various countries. Now, some Papanua or what's economic outlook over various countries, not the Ghana figures, not to me say. The figures not they ban. And he's not saying it's a Ghana for most CEO. In fact, he's making emphatic statements as an economist. Said yeah, what's unemployment swat here by 3%? Youth unemployment. If you talk about youth unemployment around 3%, you are talking about economies like France, economies like Germany, economies like Britain. To have youth unemployment around 3% in Africa.
Yeah, a few messages now. So 107.1 so the Deputy Communications Director, the New Patriotic Party, ya prekona Motise Okasana. Now, Boahin said, tell ya prekon and the MPP. Can't they say anything about the 50 Ghana for 10 years normal passport application? Coming from Breed. No, they say I the insanity.
So yeah, fee no so.
Fee no the that but in fee no na bia be kan.
Say minim sa. Say na nka wo be ya wo so mo ye 100 cedis ne 50 cedis no. Eti ha premium no. Sa de ni say na nka wo pese bia yen de adwene ye ne say nko mo be extend in fee no. Enko be ka say ne bo no so ya tum. What I say. But o say o di sika ketwa no. And fear be 10
years,
so they say, but ya nema ya dos.
I do be a refugee.
And nema ya dos into when say ya enkiti say it say passport no a obi di usika kesi oto bonum and so what in fear no so no. Obi ati usika ketwa and so see afeje passport.
Oh just say omo tu sika num and omo ti fear no
passport in fear no so. That was what happened. So they say, but eh ba they are very reverse no. Okay. So say in fear sika no mo ya ketwa. But then fear no ya di biaka.
Well said. Me say Uncle Ato was painted was in fact is vividly clear every sector of the Ghanaian economy under His Excellency Nana Addo and Dr. Bawumia is showing positive signs and hope. Uncle Ato made us say with your text message. Auntie Lily, good morning. Mete won catch papa. Amufa and I congratulate Oman FM for wonderful work you are doing for Mother Ghana. Okay, I listened to your interview with the minister, Urakojo Ponkroma. I suggest that they should move with videos to show to the people for the sake of the doubting Thomases. I also allow me to praise Oman FM for not being part of the sycophantic media in Ghana today. Kudos to Oman FM. Mimi, Amma from Accra, and Ode we by we say Reverend John or say good morning, Honorable Reverend. I want to say. Yeah, the professor is recognized internationally facts and figures about Ghana in the eyes of the international community are recorded everywhere. Honest and internationally recognized person will not destroy his or her reputation because some people want him or her to toe their destructive lines. Also for me that say also with your text message. Okay. Alright, Solomon. Good morning to you. I say, hope you are doing well. Regards to my deep communication director and other honorable panelists. I have suggested to my party to set up task forces to visit every constituency and come out with a comprehensive report so party government can see the way forward. From Teshi, okay. But I say, opening sounds so they by okay, let me take this one. Pythagoras theory, talking about Urawayomi. And he says, and Wayomi says what? We should give him payment plan to pay and not to sell his properties. I'll grow on any so. When they told him, when they told you to hold on and don't take the rest of the money until court rules, why didn't you wait? Who should wait? We are selling your property to set off, nothing else. Pythagoras theory and Odi we by Yaosanki Day. Good morning. Yamfa Winfrey Franklin Ho Netherlands. Good morning, Mr. Mufa and your Man FM crew. The NDC did a big mistake inviting the former Nigerian Bank Central Bank governor to speak. Wane kachire wo mo dwene ho ansa no mo ye o. Atija eja mom na atie. Okay, we free our Sankide Taifa. Dr. Mahamoud Baumia is perfectly working perfectly for the betterment of the ordinary Ghanaian. All his initiatives are there to help build a better Ghana. Okay, yeah, Sankide me that say with your text message. Bobby Big Boss teacher Mante. Okay, also actually me the text message na ebeba. Menko NSO NS Odi share fridge msafi. Yeah, be.
Oye Bobby.
Sir. Antino ode ade bi ko to Facebook no.
Yeah, ahwe ni. Bobby Big Boss.
Bobby de edin bi o.
Ndina me si boni ye no boni ya anti ase no. Ka Bobby ana akoye din bi. Mechiano.
Mi ya mabusa ayi.
Okay.
Head of production, Bobby no yedien ya.
Mame chance na ade ba ko a esese Ghana for the kwa ye. Any the way a ye bomb paye ye kai ye nyankopon emre modin. Every bia ye be kwa abato no. Utunu say na Ghana for agada no mo bomb paye.
Yeah.
Say nyankopon ankasa be hye ne ho ani monya obema asumdua ba nyankopon ni ye hwamoda. Adenti na me ko fa asemu ya ba say ye nko abato sesi a na ma hye obi nkran so nko bomb paye. Nanso nyankopon a ye bomb paye efre no mra ye koto aba no ye wia nyankopon re mfie nti ubehu se kwan ya fa so a ofoso ampofo ni ne NDC fo ko share kokwamu a na omo bopo kwan ya omo di Ghana fo be fa so ama Ghana fo ho akọ ahohiahia mu na enu ya fa enu so na ye di ato aba etia NPP fo nyankopon e pa omo ho ntoma ye to so mienu hwe de asemu a yesi se NDC fo ankasa tamo musika aye omu program a create omu platform akọ Nigeria akọfa professor se onka professor ne mbra a omu dream po ne omu adwene po bi ni se professor ne be kan samu a omu ta akeka de akwawe ato force economics no
listen to this
Dongo economics no anka onfa bi mbeguso ma wo mo ena nyankopon aya atua mo ka higher radio so anka me kan ba ko no madam fo bi no ta ka sa asem no mintumi kan radio so be nyankopon agya mu egu omo apampam hwe amofa kwan ya anka omo de Ghana for enfa so nyankopon ena edi ye
esan so abo nyankopon odi listen to this And this one says, interesting days ahead. He who God has blessed, no one can curse. The earlier the NDC comes to this realization, the better it will be for them. In their journey to the promised land by the Israelites, a king who was against them contracted a certain man of God to curse those Israelites. But this man of God rather ended up blessing them. If you mean well, God will always fight your battle for you, even if you are asleep, coming from a security officer. To Asumame.
I'm saying, dear me, person me can know a bonnet to far canina, mammy. Yanko Pong, and a ma papa no. Papa no, or your economist, or you'll be a Odimu to say, dear, I'll can't, or you'll be a own fat or no name, dear, and to form. He will not undermine his own integrity. Entino, Niama na obekanu so anya onu na ochoro you. Figures now all man. It's online. Figures now all kanu. Say wo dey ufa Nigeria figure na ewo ho, Ghana de da ho. In fact, enura na me kan ade bi na ye me say me reference America for. Na me dey compare the ekoso no din sam ya ekoso nyina. Say ameni o ka say 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago ye kan wa ha. America they cut 22.something trillion US dollars. The American economy na collapse you. Anamebwa. Sika omudika no. Nanka yesi ye de shedi anka yesese timi America. But America's economy is still strong. Ade intra. It is omu ka say oh yeah bobusia even though omu atofoso ni adongo po economics ya na omu de yes aye de kana ya broka egu ho na the same useless economics ya omu kika ya no even though enu na omu kanu say Ghana for ye betne ye nsa akoka kire obi say fasika bra be hye oman yi mu dia ehia pa ye dia na nipa no edi sika na ba oman yi mu aba be ye ji akotwa ye nu ye ji akbeka kire ye say ya ton confirm ma omu adwane ana say ye ji aba oman yi mu na ye di coffee fa baabi na ya ba beka kire Ghana for say sika na ye koje ye no ye di akoye gwi ye be kono na hwe nsi ho debi ya de sikana ba na ya de sikana be seniama ebeboa o man say you see one district one factory you see what nim dia bi afabra o bibia obeye bi afabra na ban so wasene na wankasa kokko ya de no na Ghana fo nya adwuma nye sa niama wei no ena se udi sikana ya sikana wo ba na sikana so ba mfaso na Ghana fo a ebia omo te nchen no omo nso anya so mfaso ni bi da bia me kase taxes won tax obi ani one tax tuaye ne de but in prepping no ya tax tuaye ya pa no ya tua nkete no wo mo a tax no ya ji wo mo akase pa no omo de no omo no ope won pe obetua onim no o ye bukata no de fa kwan bo ni bi so ni eso ni mu a ni punishment no so enti taxes ai ba o man ni mu say nyuma ba na niama papa ba na o man ni ekoso na ya nya sika ba economy ni mu a ho na do betumi atua free education ama sikani no anka on here free education na ndisi ni a wa mo sika akɔhye ba bi a watumi awia bi asie ti say wo yo media ya ye ka ho asɛm yi o de akɔgu hodo sopo enti say ye ka free SHS asɛm a on tiase ni man tiase because he can wa mre egu ho ni man no be ko school abrochire obetumi atua sa nipa no onya so mfaso ti say me ne wo a yen de ye ko Ezuatreman secondary school ne o my ya yen na eno na ye di manage no yen na ye hu so mfaso say free SHS and canvas wo so pa enti no de me pesa me kan say sa azan politics azan propaganda economics na ya omoye no nyankopon keke na akofa professor na nyankopon free a omoani na omo primo nyankopon primo omo akoma na omo ankasa akofa economist la wa ben a o kasa obia betie na odi na aba na wa beka no kore na kire omo mami kan se mi kire o
kan no na fasi mami
the we are see like Maya, the world is not listening to NDC. As I said, Adia Bakwa or Mutiano. So America for information were Ghana ha. And NDC for the and Sami Jenfi press conference and Omubeti. Because Omu won Crawford Hanuma, Omubama on better facts and figures. Better particulars. Actually, Sami Jenfi can radio sono. So Omu pay information were Ghana has a diplomats na Ghana hano. Omu pay information ama Omu Maya. enya de John Mahama video ayake kan si ani no mutie enya no na obagina so de aye bibi eno no John Mahama ya kasa che Radio Gold listeners eni wo mo mutie NDC platforms omunji hwi ni omuntie bibia de omutia ne se atofo sinsi oman no ejadam sikasem asai enti enu anu no sa nkrofo no media me ha me ho wo mu because onu say oni ne gina ho na ukofa professor ibeka ye kura sa nkrofo no onu ontie onfa ho de onimu ani se atofo sinsi oman ni mu ayedin se de ye ya oman ni mu ya GDP ni niama ye kan on tiase enti de onimu ani de atofo sinni wo mu akika oni sami vigina hoka asa but no crepa e wo man imu ni se nyankopon va nipa bi so aye adwuma pa nana adodanko akufuado obo adwuma Ghana fo ntie mi ye adwuma ode agu akwan mu no obi anhwe wo se sika ni ubotomu a ukodwomu na ye nto niama te se de omu kana me o se security nya me bisa de bia se hwan me metuka afifie anope ya me bei obi anche me obi an bisa me hwe but time ben pa na Ghana ha petrol ye jai filling stations ejai bia na jo ukai say filling station wo man mu no mo ye adwuma 24/7 okay we have all forgotten but kanino na filling station bie 24 hours a day filling stations bie anya am robbery ni niam ya satan na do no president
me da sianes je wa home me fa few messages me nto ade na fe yem fa the other stories na emeto aso asantewa
brena na ye hu engrata bia ana dance bia e kire nipa owura wo yo Mrs. Kane bi ko pie o munchen aya so we Supreme Court verdict first ayebua owura wo yo mefo asema e de to abonten say it was create
loot and share Supreme Court na de buy
so we kwan a owura no so record se ba abonten o kire kwan of fast distributors kanu utimi hu se ayampa se enipa bi boa na ma ne se no wie no hu ni se so obi ansa kan ne na ye betena oman mu ama amanyofo aboa ya to ano na ye national budget na ye government debt asem say you anticipate say you betu judgment debt say na kono be na run ne sa
onyanko court o
Debi
for me difference why you be fine me
won court nko tie say obi kura mpa won court o
ya judgment debt no ye den
judgment debt ne say aban na obi adi we in this case aban di parties mienu adin sa wo so wo egade sem anase sikasem na ensese na nko sede moti ase anase enkutakodie ne ka se be kono no na ba akodwen se de na fa kwan bone so etu akokọ ta ye nka na sema se bua asem no wa udi fo no ye ji bibi firi wo ho e de ma de wadi bi no
ya asem no diti otwemu ane se ndisi aban no ba ya na process mel se di animu no e no mo agi tum se ya be ya bra bo nche da enko yi o manfo ani so enti ye twasika bi ato no enim se ye yankasa ne ye mebo ye homoden ye de be kokot rough enti ye de kokot sa ne boka ne de atua masa ankrofo no me ye da twasika to
ya
this Canada
now he say
ma chiche awi
enti me ka e de abesi asem so he aban a wotia akonya so a wo ya on national budget ya ko parliament for approval yemfa unko court unko di asem nifo na o the judgment debt column asem e ka figures ne ho sa wo anticipate sa afina wo wura mu no wo be boka say wo be spend this cash wo judgment debt
menim say o man aba ko say me bia sida
dabi enti dia ba ye no ya o mo ya sa de no na afa akoba say nipa hu budget no say unu ya twasika bi ato ho say de betua judgment debt
yan kwa chiche
ensamo ma ye nti so wo biribi na wan fa ma scan it back to chest enti nipa na mo hwe judgment debt na oni aban ni asem oni aban ni asem
enyi wasasi
oni aban ni asem no wura si me kura me wasam ba ko bi ho na asem we na ngan say dan pass ba de betimi asese because ya say wan ko judgment debt wan ni sika no sika na be sa back to chest and of course sis ade no pay nipa come on to omoasu ya hwe asemi said yetie e ba abonten no ya graphic publication madam
Betimo Idris ya
abre no beka say na ban timi nya ho
oban ni case
because right oyomi no deserve
ya de ne kai ntuama no
so what you say aban lawyer pani na nko betwitwa age aban no ono na dance bi odi ma oyomi no say fata ne so enso wo gisika no ye ka ho bibia enye yie ya ye di free ho kakra sa sunu da so we ndisi mu enti hwese owura oyomi say ochiche ska no records na ba abonten sa abre na press conference no wo hwe my joy online asem no sa story ne da ho say the distributors can e bi kwa ndisi party ho ya sa sika no a owura na se say no a ochiche ya enkrofo nsaka bi no say de ka asem na eno ho bi na on national chairman say the next government of the NDC is going to be purely no contribution, no chop. But to create loot and say, chop or no some mentality, no. Yeah, say, and nipa big so what you mean? I'll bet me a isika. The Abua NDC, no. No, you know they are tired, not yet, train. Party nipa power. Ya obejene chefa owura ne contribution o yama NDC ne party ne ba ye no na so fa kwan bi so ma ne nsaka ne sika kwan of fa so ma ne nsaka ne sika ne se okoye CCS ade we e pe aboafo onya collaborators ma mo bua na kan se e ni se ya on sabeka owura ne gina court ni pesa se beka bi ma man na nsi ho ya jai no ama na di asem no ya bua farmer no God to say, Mutuya we ya, Moon starter payment no.
Jamuji Chem.
Yaw, Moon Kotuya Binamon China one and Casa. Omo Baya no want to court a 7 near Pierce Caraman. What you say, then Nipa Riataso. Nipa Ariataso say, Ye Jessica.
Sikani Bema. I'm actually then a kind. Sikani Bema.
Now, Sunday when you now, Cosway, and now who Saka Ghana for say a real few of your minty, what you now pass one kind of cook. So I can't cook one record now, but I can't do them.
Yeah, but that's it.
The next government, you know, purely no contribution,
no chop. Who's one for a dog? I mean, how man for so China may add my blast as much in a bus life. Or Man FM, the 2 TV as usual. Your best answer so I'm a wash no big screen so Kansas City forecourt in T update Nino, yeah, the Bebro. Dog, my meeting the next 5 minutes.
I'm say judgment here be ama yenya to say this government committed to fighting corruption at every level. It's time say from passing of special prosecutors dollar any you're paying Matinami ADNM IBC this time. You say to the bia na man for pentem won say what is so be di Ghana sika 51 million. Won say so pa it man 40 say we discuss na say judgment name by na say man for win na man for adwene mo yo montanta says so president no or why committed to fighting corruption. But yes say you can you say justice there ni wheels no ya gani kakran and ampa you who say there cause no chere say Oman Penning are very committed to fighting corruption. And in America, 51 million Ghana cedis. Me na me yes me permutations kakre bi hu. How much is almost 6 unit classroom and it's going for about 600,000 Ghana cedis. That means yes Asika we to me see about 85 6 classroom units. And then me the na one say still no opposition need to be done because so free SHS idea any possible. Meanwhile, you are giving out this sika kakaka way edema enipa bako. Well, it is a bit unfortunate, but I am very excited about this development, and I'm hoping say authorities never cause so now omajiji the assets no more kind no and tempt. Now another thing I very important is say omwa account because me ntia say ntia metinechia na wo ayesa wo bo oman ho ban yesi nipa no any aban in the case now wo come out say wo debi nipa we oni ne case just say ontia say say
so ontia say no say NDC in time
wo wechi a ontia say because nipa na yesi oni aban chese oni aban in the case ntia so begiska na wo a wo ye we no si debi case just say Obia Tiatia.
Not we try. I said, born a quabontina, walk up with the opponent. So,
referee over the bar. There you go.
Still, we mean Tiasia. Yeah, I still don't understand it. That tells you, say, a plan scheme. That is how I see it. A plan scheme. In PBC, on my agent, so they be way because you cannot defend the indefensible. Media, I think, say, Senna beginning to kind, say, I feel there, yes, so start to say, yes, you share near which because one will say, look, I'm out for a blow. If you call villages, now we hear research, you will see how people are suffering. Obi the whole day, oh, here just 50 pesos, no, they are tombole. No way 50 pesos and no they are tomboli na wedi. Just it's pathetic. And then we're able to give 51 million to Ubia undeserved. For what reason? And then government authorities are there. You can say yes, answer the security or etoka say fuel or mom security Libya come and defend such an act. It is pathetic and we should condemn it. And for me, I'm very happy about the judgment. And I think, sir, we all continue to encourage the government. Say, no fighting corruption. It's slow, but in him say, I'm on for. Who say at the end of the day, now this government is committed to.
And as already, we know 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Your time. 5 minutes.
Say Obia ball na. I side 90. Referee say a side 90. NDC force David. Omashe.
You go not to.
Referee say maintain to by side 90. Judge say Sikano Krano Mamuntia. Omuse o ya betua o ya de ne ka. Yentimi nya hwehwe. Na me person me can say na me can say NDC for some time back almost see wo yo omuni na wie na sika no court say ontua ti otua me sa na me nim say omu ka kire ye na sa payment plan for na but there me person me can say o kai da na ye sentence wo yo me ye can say on call remand 2 weeks or said then do you remember what happened that day sa da na me tie Joy FM ewia. What you may never got to. What you may Andrew Zawamda. What him say?
Now what ban also.
Yeah, can't say encore remand, you know. Ne lawyer no Jina Joy FM can say obi ti castle hot those days. No person chere where you may where power lies. Now say what you may about 2 o'clock. Now say what you may every Zawama back 2 o'clock on the list of everybody and in Saka and Sikani Binu. Yeah, Fred car na e di wo yo me call sanwam nu ma ne sign kwan so san ba court ho e ma court no granting the bail sada na ade anchi 2 o'clock na mbo car na e di wo yo me etra mu call sanwam ne sign na chi wo kwan so e ba court ho bium e ma ye ma the bail the same court na court na can say
no understand some na ke kan me ntiase court say for 2 weeks ne asan de na ba ne be granting the bail
me say one rules sanwam and I sign a chibaye. The lawyer ne can radio so say born 2 o'clock.
And that cannot be possible. Call to Ben no.
Go check here. Make on the radio so. Say we may never go to Nzawam.
5 minutes now soon.
And so here. They are told you. Mama can't tell.
5 minutes now soon. Aso.
Say unim now me the way chat one ka we na hear me conclusion. Say ya obia or tibebia o koto aba to do na o koka NDC asem ana o to aba ma NDC no. Dey di kan. O to aba say ya economy aye wo mu a ya starting friend for me Stanbic Bank after. Say me beji no.
Yeah.
O sign wechi na wa san akokane na unam na o patch na savings and loans wo kakra no wo de asie no na o mo asheda ma fake savings and loan certificates na o mo agi usika no na o mo adi na wo kwa wo nsanka eno na ope se si bank si wo beji ko o mo be dan o mo na o mo abeji wo kakra na akọ nti fatu hunfo de atoso mienu hwe
eno na wo ka twa to koso
about hard
the time aso
aba mama me by confused okay but yeah me try to understand wo yo menu aye kana asem yesre mesre na nado eni na pan ya brewo NDC for nsa no oni omu koshia radio so a na mu si ya bokro no amu nchi yan
Woyomeno, Nyama Mienu, while we are Yensika, he has to be prosecuted for whatever he did criminal towards the state. They are also Mienu Betty Modi, Drusu Numotifia, Didi, Hardin. Masa, no, against my bind. May catch and another says, Sabiano, a second for a before.
Madam Sayana, fancy.
Yes,
Yamen abusuafo ha na edwuma ye ni na ese ns ara de medase doc nso medase right our prequasida e odia mo amode mo text messages by nyina Anelka Kwesi Reynolds any other messages I mention read mo fan chame nyame ya doma channel pa ebehia Gifa Baku Solomon Sasumensa Godna Sarbedi Akosela Cynthia Boaje or Saberi ma focus every production medin e de ya amufa boachi so dia me kan wo chanya me ya doma Ghana match no yeah, the Bebremo live on Net 2 TV, Oman FM, giant screen where your 4 quarter no see be the actual join us. Sabri die makramo. Nyame yad mo